Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Tano and back again with another deck profile. This time we've got the famous, the infamous, the awesomest, the craziest, we just go with it, with the Dark Magician deck profile. See, we're going crazy now with the uploads, 2 uploads in 1 day / night. I live in Australia, so it's pretty much night time for me here. But anyway, little info about this deck. When I was a kid, back in the days, like yesterday, no, I'm just teasing you. I used to love Dark Magician, and I still do, just not as much as the Blue Eyes, but I grew up with Dark Magician because it was my first ever Yu-Gi-Oh monster, so, I thought I'd better give you my little backstory, a little sympathy story to get some likes. No, I'm just teasing. But anyway, with no further ado, we'll get on with the deck profile. So first up, we have the 3 mandatory Dank Magician Brick Central. It's mandatory. It's you need it in the deck to make it. Wouldn't be a Dark Magician deck without the Dark Magician. That's like saying cauliflower cheese, but without the cheese. Oh, that's good stuff. My mum makes the best cauliflower cheese. The next, we want 3 of Magician's Rod. I don't know if you can see it. So it's like a matte slip. God damn it. The light's so strong, so that's what it looks like. So, Magician's Rod. When this card is normal summon, you can add a spell or trap card that has Dark Magician in its text. Sadly, you can't get Eye of Timaeus because, because it's a Magician monster. It cries every time. It's cringe up Timaeus. So yes, and its secondary effect is when this card is in the graveyard, during your opponent's turn, if a spell or trap card is activated, you can tribute 1 spellcaster on the field that you control and add this card from the graveyard back to your hand. And it's an if effect, so you will never miss timing, which is good shit. You're like, you think you can beat me? Well, this Rod's gonna have something right up for you. Anyway, sorry man, got a bit excited there. Rod's good, especially in the super, yeah. The next one, the 3 babes, Apprentice, Illusion, Magician. That's what she looks like, yeah. 2k beat stick, 1/7 defense. Her effect is that you can discard a card to special summon her and add 1 Dark Magician monster from your... one Dark Magician from your deck to your hand. And her secondary effect, which is a quick effect, you can send her from the hand or send her from the field to target 1 dark spellcaster you control, and that card gains, or that monster gains 2,000 attack points. So it's kind of funny when you go against the Blue Eyes and you're like... spank that Blue Eyes. Heart of the cards, baby. Which never really works for me because, because Heart of the cards never rules. But anyways, yeah, she's good at 3. I used to run 2 of her, but when my friend's like, man, she's good, you gotta moisture at 3. I was like, okay, whatever. The next one, we have the Magician of Dark Illusion. I was an idiot. I traded away my second one because I thought I had a third lying about, but I lied to myself. I sexually betrayed myself right there. So I'm hoping to get another one somewhere. Basically, it's another level 7, 2/5 defense, 2/1 attack. His effect is that if you activate a spell or trap card during your opponent's turn, you can special summon him from your hand to the field, and he becomes a Dark Magician only on the field. Sadly, it would be amazing if it was in the graveyard. And during your turn, when you activate a spell or trap card, you can add you can special summon a Dark Magician from the graveyard. So he's a really good, and it's a good wall as well. So you got to run 2 of him. The next we have the Mana Dragon of Zirnitron? We'll just call him Tron. We'll just go with Tron Dragon. There we go. We'll go with Metatron Dragon, whatever. It's an amazing card. I only found out about it recently, like a week ago. So its effect is it's a level 6 monster, 2 attack, 1/12 defense. If this card's in the graveyard, if your spell or trap card or whatever is destroyed or banished, you can special summon him from the graveyard to the field, and you can basically grab that card back from the graveyard, or basically grab the spell or trap card that was destroyed or that was banished and set it again. It's great, it's amazing, and it's always special summon attack mode, but it's a great recycle. So if your Eternal Soul gets nuked, gets nuked real good. This guy is like, don't worry man, Tron has your back, plays the Tron theme legacy into Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, so basically, it's basically a recovery. It's like a recovery card. Yeah, you gotta run 2. It's also discard folder for Illusion of Dark. Illusion? Was it Apprentice Illusion Magician? So yeah. Now we go on to the spells. We play the 2 Dark Magical Circles because I'm too poor to get a third. No, I'm just teasing you. I do have a third. I run 2 because you can always add it with the rod. You know, rod just pokes it out and there we go. So what Dark Magical Circle does is allows you to look at the top 3. When this card is activated, you can look at the top 3 cards. If any has any Dark Magician in its text, add that card to your hand and place the other 2 back in any order, which is good. And also it has a banishing effect every time you summon a Dark Magician, but the banishing only works once. So that's okay though, because the thing is, it's amazing if you have 2, but sometimes if you run, because I ran 3 and it sometimes came came often in my hand. Too often in my hand. Look, I'm just gonna say it's just appeared in my hand too many times. Anyway, so yeah, so it's a great card, and it can also be recycled with Torrential Dragon if need be. The next we played the 2 Cringe of Timaeus, or Eye of Timaeus. Basically, it's a polymerization. I know there's a dragon. There's a dragon card which acts as a polymerization, so you normal summon it by discarding the Dark Magician. There's that combo, and you can add a polymerization and just fusion summon with that, but I forgot the dragon's name, so please in the comment section remind me what dragon that is. But anyway, that's the better option. If I had that dragon, I would definitely run it, and definitely run polymerization. But for now, Eye of Timaeus, what it does is that it substitutes itself as a dragon itself. So if you have a Dark Magician on the field, fusion summon it for Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, but you can't search this with Rod, you can't search it with Circle, because it has Monster in its deck. It has to be a Dark Magician, which is redonkulous. Like, what the hell? Who created this shit? But yeah, you gotta run 2, just for now. But yeah, but there is that other better option, which is that dragon. I forgot its name, god damn it. Anyway, I play 2 Pot of Dualities. Obviously you want to search because you want to go first. This deck you always want to go first. You want to show who's the real Yu-Gi-Oh here. You want to show who's the real Yu-Gi-Oh by playing Pot of Duality, because you're not going to be special summoning first turn anyway, because you got to set up. That's the thing, you always got to set up. You got to set up the bed and just make sure it's nice and tight before you go in there and just snuggle up. But anyway, Duality. Just for the search, just for the plays. I run Spellbook of Knowledge, but people are like, oh my god, you don't play Blue Boy? Well, fuck the Blue Boys. I don't want to waste a normal summon. I'm one of those guys, go in or go hard. Like, you know, gotta go in or go hard. I like to take a risk, and it always fails me. But if you want to, you know, search with Spellbook with another Spellbook, I'm terrible with archetypes that I don't play. Yeah, so Spellbook of Knowledge, send a spellcaster you control to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. It's better to have consistency, but yeah, you know, you want to play the Blue Boy. I forgot what this is called, but he's a spellbook dude, anyway, I'm rambling. Next card we play Secret Village of the Spellcasters. This card is amazing. Hardly anybody plays Spellcasters unless you're playing Elder Guys, which sucks because they're also Spellcasters and you think you're gonna win, but you're like, nah, I play Elder Guys, and you're like, well, GG, no re. So what Secret Village of the Spellcaster does is that if you control a Spellcaster, your opponent cannot play any spells. You want to cock block them. You want to go hard and just stop them, be like, no Yu-Gi-Oh, no Yu-Gi-Oh. But if they have a Spellcaster, well, you're screwed. If you control no spellcasters, then you're screwed. So you can't activate any spells if you don't control any spellcasters, but 99% of the time you're going to have a spellcaster on the field. So basically this is just a lockdown. But yeah, I play 2 wolves because if you run 3 it's just a brick. And it's also a double-edged sword. It's just, you know, you got to be, you know, yeah, double-edged sword, you know. You got to go in, go hard, or go home kind of thing. So anyway, I play the one-offs now. We go with the Dark Magic Inheritance. So what this card does is a quick play spell card. You banish 2 any spell cards in your graveyard to add a Dark Magician spell or trap card from the deck to your hand. So it's a good card. It's just, you know, one of those reliable sources. Oh, my cat's again. No, Tinja. Oh, meow, meow, meow. The next we play Dank Magic Attack. Okay, people put this in the side, I can understand that, but with this deck it's sort of like you can search it out with Eternal Soul, and it's a nice card to have. It's basically a Harpy's Feather Duster, but on crack with Dark Magician. You're also going to control Dark Magician on the field to use it, because, you know, it's a Dark Magician deck. Anyway, so it destroys all spells or trap cards your opponent controls. Next we have the one illusion magic. So what you do, what it does is you tribute a spellcaster that you control to add 2 Dank Magician either from the graveyard or the deck to your hand. So you can have a Dank Magician in your graveyard, add that, and then add 1 from your deck. So it's a good play. It's a quick play. It's good quick. Cat? No cat. So Tim just wants the attention. There. Yes. Anyway. So yeah. So that's what. No cat. Cat. Down. Oh. There you go, fat cat. So yeah, the next card we play Raigeki, board wipe on your opponent's side of the field. I would play Monster Reborn. That's what I highly advise you play Monster Reborn just because your deck will brick hard and you just lose a lot. So I don't know what you can swap out for that, but that's just a suggestion. Monster Reborn is supposed to be in there, and this is a 40 card deck as well. So yeah. The next we go the trap lineup: 3 Eternal Soul, 3 I am immune, I win games, but only if you take care of me, senpai, will I do that. You scratch my butt and I scratch yours kind of thing. So what Eternal Soul does is that all your Dark Magicians are unaffected by spells or monster effects and monster spells or traps. Once per turn you can special summon a Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard, and it also works on your opponent's turn. So you activate it and you can special summon a Dank Magician from your graveyard during your opponent's turn. So a lot of people sometimes forget about that. So basically it's a shield for your Dark Magician. Your Dark Magician becomes immune, so they're unaffected by card effects. If they pop your Eternal Soul, it's a board wipe for your field. So yeah, so that's why it's a double-edged sword. Its secondary effect is that you can add a dark magic attack from your deck to the hand. But yeah, Eternal Soul is amazing. It's a must-have 3-of. And that's when sometime Mana Dragon comes in handy, because if your Eternal Soul is popped, you got this little baby to special summon back and set this guy back from the graveyard into your spell and trap. So it's good. It's a good recovery. Just wish I'd draw into it. What? Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Next we play the Magician Navigation. So Magician's Navigation, what it does is if you have a Dark Magician in your hand, you can activate it. Activate Navigation, it special summons a Dark Magician from your hand and special summons a level 7 or lower Dark Attribute Spellcaster from your deck. So normally you go Navigation, special summon Dank Magician, special summon the Illusion, Apprentice Illusion Magician, and you just get another Dank Magician from the deck. Also, you could also discard this with the Illusion, the Apprentice Illusion Magician as well. So you have a nice setup. And its secondary effect is when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, a spell or trap effect, you can banish this and negate it, but you can only do that turn. Then you can only do that during the next turn that this card was sent from the graveyard. So if it's sent to the graveyard this turn, you can't activate the secondary effect, which sucks, but it's nice though. It's nice to have. The next we have the Quaking Mirror Force to shove those monsters into butt down position, into the defense position. Quaking Mirror Force. I highly advise running Storming Mirror Force because it's the far superior trap because of links. So everything goes back to the hand, it doesn't target. So yeah, but for me, because I don't have Storming, I only have Quaking, so it's only a substitute for now. So what Quaking does is that when a monster declares an attack, it makes all attack position monster go into face down defense position, and they can't change their position with anything. They'll have to either tribute or I don't know, fusion summon or whatever, but I don't know. But it's a great card. It's basically a cock block to help you set up. Next we play the 2 pay to wins. The Solemn Strike. You know what it does? Negates monster effects. Good shit. It's like you brick hard. It's like I pay 3k to negate the duel and brick past turn. That's what it is. Next we have Dark Renewal, because you also want to recycle. So what Dark Renewal does is when your opponent special summons or normal summons a monster, you can when normal special summons a monster, you target your spellcaster, you target one of their monsters, send them to the graveyard, and you can special summon your a spellcaster from your deck, but they lose their monster. And the 1-offs we play. Oh, that was a one-off. So that was a one-off as well, yes. So we play Torrential Tribute just to nuke the field because you want to interrupt plays. And lastly, we play 1 Solemn Waring. I play 1 Senpai Notice Me to negate. Yeah, that's just the basic trap lineup. Now, for the fusion, we go with the 2 Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. This guy is amazing. If you summon him, you basically your back row is saved. So what he does is that he protects back rows from being targeted or destroyed by card effects. This is a mandatory card. You must have him in your deck if you want to run it. So it's a great card. It's a 3k beat stick with 2/5 defense. So it's on par with the Blue Eyes, and basically this card becomes Dark Magician on the field and in the graveyard. So it will also work with Magic Circle as well. So when summon and banish, but it's amazing because it just stops people from destroying your Eternal Soul, which is is definitely a must-have, because Eternal Soul is what you need to keep your life going. Basically, that's what my life is now. The next is Amulet Dragon. A lot of people don't run this. It's just a space because why not? Why not? What it does is when this card is special summon with Eye of Timaeus and Dank Magician, when this card is special summon, banish the spell cards from both graveyard and it gains attack points times 100. So it's a pretty good card. It would be a really big beat stick, and it's just there. It's also a secret. It's just it's a nice card. It's a nice card because why not? And also, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a spellcaster from the graveyard as well. So it's a recycle. But yeah, so when this card is summoned, you banish from either graveyard. From both graveyard actually, to banish the spell cards from both players' graveyard, and it gains attack points equal to the number of the spell cards times 100. So if they have 10, you have 10. That'd be like, oh my god, it's 1,000. But anyway, next we run. Oh no, we don't run Azure-Eyes. We don't run the synchros here. Sorry, we ignore that. These can be anything. I don't know. Just ignore that. Ignore the synchros. Tomahawk just for the link plays, I guess, because I'm poor. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Tomahawk, 1 Ebon High Magician, because it's high, then it's Magician. So what it does is it allows you to activate spell cards and trap cards from the hand. Yeah, just a nice little gimmick there. Nice little gimmick. Oh, and the reason why I had these in here, because I was running the level 2 Tuner Spellcaster. When it's special summon, you banish 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. But yeah, I've got to take these out. I'm sorry, guys. Next, I play 2 Ebon High Illusion Magician. Amazing card. What it does is that it's a rank 7. So what it does, it requires 2 spellcasters, and so you can detach and special summon a Dark Magician from your hand or deck. And when a normal monster declares an attack, so like vanilla monster like Dark Magician, banish a card. And what's amazing about it is that if you banish the monster, if the Dark Magician banishes a monster, or if the Ebon Illusion Magician banishes the monster through its effect, that vanilla monster can attack again because it's a retarget or some shit like that. I don't know. We just go with that. But yeah, it's a retarget. So what it does, it special summons a Dark Magician, banishes 1 card on the field that your opponent controls when a normal monster declares an attack. So there we go. Next we'll play number 28 Titanic Moth, just because it's a rank 7 and because it does burn damage. You want to burn those players down because no real player plays through battle damage. Then you got the Big Eye, just to take control of their monster, and it's also a Spellcaster. A lot of people forget that it's a Spellcaster. Next we play the Gaia Dragon the Thunder. Oh, was it Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger? I'm gonna say Gaia Dragon the Thunder Dragon. Oh my god! Piercing penetration damage. You wanna slice those little duelists up. Then we got the Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon for the burn damage. Just to basically burn your opponent, but your opponent would be like, oh yeah, Flare Metal challenge. I'll go with that. And next we play the Wee Witch Apprentice. Wee Witch Apprentice. So I was going to say Wee Witch Apprentice Magician. But anyway, it's basically a generic link monster for your Dark Spellcasters. Basically a Hippo Shenanigan opposite. Your Spellcasters gain 500 attack. And yeah, I've got 500 attack and defense, while all light monsters loses 400 attack and defense. So yeah, it's just a good card, generic link. So you could run 2 of her, just saying, instead of those synchros. And also, is it Master of Blades, or is it, I don't know what it's called, but it's another rank 7. And then we play Summon Sorceress, because why not? And the thing is, you can target a Dark Magician to special summon another Dank Magician, whatever. So yeah, so that is, that's a 40 card deck, and that's the deck profile for Dark Magician. If you think if you have any suggestions, please, to improve my deck or my video quality, just let me know in the comments section. And like I was saying, or like they say in the anime, it's your move and happy dueling. Thank you.